Hello folks, welcome to Legacy IAS. In today's video, we'll be looking into a very important topic of your current affairs, that is CEO Information Technology. It's a act. Alright. So what happened was, to this particular act, this was a 2021 act. Changes were made. That is, your government made some changes to the act. Now, to this act, whatever changes was made, your Bombay High Court put a stay on it. What is that? Let's just see. April 2023 pe, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, that is your MeitY, established the FCU, meaning Fact Check Unit. Fact Check Unit, modifying the Information and Technology Rules of 2021. Act was of 2021. Alright, they brought some changes and introduced this FCU. What is that? Fact Check Unit in 2023. 2024 pe Supreme Court told that no, you can't do that. Now let's just delve into and see, what is this Fact Check Unit? Why did your Bombay High Court interfere and tell, no, this you can't do? First, I'll tell you like a short summation or a story, alright? Then we'll build and see what's happening. See, basically what happened was, your government, that is your executive, they told there's a lot of information available. See, it is no, what do you say? It is no hidden meaning or hidden agenda as to, we are a generation of constant, and consistent consumption people. By consumption people, I mean content consumption. We consume content excessively. So much so that we can't even watch a YouTube video of, let's say, 5 minutes or 6 minutes. That's too much of our time. As in more content we are consuming, we want it in less time. That is, the knowledge should not be dragged out. It should be like quick snap, just that, do it, I'm done. You need to tell me that information sort of things. So that is why this YouTube shorts came, your reels came, your TikToks came. We just cannot watch long videos. So keeping that in mind, I'll keep my current affair video also a little bit short only. And by the way, we do shorts, you do check it out. Alright. Yeah, jokes apart, see, what happened was, we are a generation of extreme extensive content consumption. So this content, whatever this content we are consuming, this, our ideals, our values, our things, etc. are based on these kind of knowledge. Nowadays, I'm telling this generation. By knowledge, etc., what I'm telling is, in case I want to put, we'll take very primal things. For example, top, tomato, onion, potato. Very, very important. Indian households. I just put up a rumor telling, this is an age-old practice. It's not something new. Put up a rumor that there is sudden demand for this everywhere. It's not available. Somewhere it spreads through like wildfire. People are now just going to hold. This happens with or without digital medium, that is one thing. Let's say the second scenario. During the pandemic time, pandemic time, we were worried. Most often we used to get this news. Hey, government is going to announce lockdown since. Oh, where did you hear it from? Again, this is also rumor, but this thing started circulating and started having its attention in the social media also, because this is a silly rumor, that's it. But the rumor started gaining momentum over digital medium. First thing, aided by lockdown, we weren't able to go out to rumor gossip, yeah. So this became it. Do you see that long WhatsApp forwards? Your propaganda messages. Pretty much if you are part of groups, most of the groups, we tend to mute it all, but still, you see all sort of propaganda messages coming. Yeah, that is one of the concerns. This is the way where young minds are radicalized. Young minds are disturbed. Young minds are forced to form an opinion on a topic that they are not sure of themselves. Okay, to address this, they came up with something called as fact check unit. Who made it? Who? Government. Okay, wherein they are telling we will check the news, the truth of the news. Okay, false and fake news will not be put, especially about your Indian government. Okay, this is what they told. Fine. But here is where the question arises, and here is where your Bombay High Court also comes in to ask and put a stay on this or stop it for this moment. Reason being, how do you identify a news is true or false? First thing. Second thing, how are you going to tell that? Okay, this particular news, okay, is fake. Okay, if you are not sure that a particular news is fake and you are restricting someone's right to freedom of speech, right to equality, a right to practice any profession, okay, almost all the fundamental rights which are your core fundamental rights of yours, okay, you're getting violated, right? So based on this, your Supreme Court put a stay on that. Understanding? Now let's just fill in the facts and see. March 2024, Supreme Court issued a stay on the establishment. Yeah. Now, what is it that your IT 2023 did? Central government is going to establish a fact check unit. Bombay High Court invalidated the amendment, just the amendment, not the IT bill. Okay, I mean the act. Now, what is this FCU or fact check unit? Address fake, false, and misleading information. Okay, where? Social media platforms. About whom? About the government. Understanding? Now this is where the question was. How do you identify? These things were spoken. What rights of ours are getting violated if this thing is left? Again, right to truth. How are you going to determine what is true, what is fake? Alright, now let's just see what exactly is there in your Information Technology Act of 2023. No platform can allow harmful, unapproved online games. Sharing false information about the Indian government prohibited. Okay, and also if you share false or fake information, then a legal action will be taken on you if you don't take that content down and if it is flagged by the people. Okay, now look at this. Social media sites will have to take down such posts and internet service providers have to block the URLs. Otherwise, they risk losing their safe harbor protection. Okay, this is where people kept pointing out, how do you identify fake news? Because you have not defined what is false, you have not defined what is fake. So, it is pretty much very vague. Just telling, fake news and false news will be. Okay, we are going to flag it, we will not allow those posts. Now, on what basis are you calling it fake? On what basis are you going to call it false? Okay, see, you can't just do it for the benefit of you. It should be for the benefit of people, and just because you have to protect your right doesn't mean you have to take away someone's right. Yes, if you're going to take away someone's right, according to a constitution, it has to have reasonable restrictions. Yes, so this concept that you're telling, you're bringing fact check unit also should pass this reasonableness. Yes, that is what your court has been asking about, as to if at all you're going to, okay, limit, or if you're going to make a law that limits the speech, then that particular thing should not be vague. Your concept about calling something fake or false should not be just vague words, but should define, okay, under what category if it comes it is called fake, under what category if it does, or what action does it do, it is called false. Okay, just because you will feel this is wrong, you cannot tell that. And also, one of the reasons this was removed, okay, or your Bombay High Court has put a stay, is not for the fact that your government committed a mistake. Okay, it's not telling that FCU is brought about, which means it is a mistake, it is committing mistakes. No, it is telling there is a possible scenario. Okay, there is a possible scenario for a mistake to be committed, or it has the potential to take away someone's rights. What rights? Like we discussed, Article 14, your right to equality, Article 19, your freedom of speech, your freedom of profession. Okay, there is a potential that these rights might get hampered. Okay, it is not that the stay is not because you have committed a crime or you have violated someone's right, but because it has a potential to do that. Okay, this has been in the news recently, so this is why we've been talking about it. All right, yes, that's it for today's session. If you do like our content, subscribe to our channel, like, share and follow. Okay, thank you class.